went on in that house. You know, it was during the day. You see, it was like the social worker would take Holly out to do activities and things, you know, and then Anne found out that she was being taken to, you know, when this all came out, it was actually even during, anyway. Another person named by Holly is the headmaster of a special school for children in Aberdeen, for children with, like, learning disabilities.
So we're talking about people that are in high leadership positions over children, right?
And with access to children, and in the case of that person I've just named, with access to children who are very vulnerable, and you know, because
I can see this obviously this is more egregious than, you know, we can describe. But let me just, again, for our listeners' benefit, let me just explain what we're talking about here. First of all, when you have a child molester, you have a pedophile, you're dealing with an individual that usually is not just guilty of one offense towards one individual, but multiple offenses towards many individuals. As a matter of fact, statistically, most pedophiles only get caught once for every 40 crimes that they commit against separate individuals. There's 39 other victims out there at least, besides Holly, that more than likely these individuals have abused. Statistically, I'm just going off the statistics. I have no knowledge that that's the case, but again, I'm just saying statistically there's a high probability that there's other victims out here that we don't even know about.
Well, Holly herself has named 7 other victims. Okay? Now,
She's named 7 other victims.
Yes, Holly has named 7 other victims. Now, the police have not spoken to any of these 14 people. And I have to say, these 14 people, it's men and women, right? Not just men.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Go ahead.
Yeah, and they haven't spoken to any of the other 7 alleged victims either. The only people they've spoken to is Holly, her mother Anne Greig, her father, now estranged father Dennis Mackey, and her now estranged brother Greg Mackey.
Okay, we also know.
Sorry,
Mary, we also know that Holly's uncle, right, came in and caught her father, molesting her sexually, and he ended up dead, didn't he?
That's correct, yes. It does really appear that he was murdered because...
So we're talking about murder here as well.
Yes.
And that's just, you know, the sexual abuse is in my opinion, is worse. But the fact that they were willing to kill someone that was an eyewitness to this tells you just how desperate these people are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just take a few minute here for a break, and then when we come back, I want you to explain what Robert's role has been in all this. Okay, Mary?
Yep. Okay.
Okay. I'd like to invite you to visit my website, which is Dead Man Musings. And all you need to do is type in Dead Man Musings, and there you'll find all this information as well as links, and explain to you how to get involved. This is Paul Drockton, and one of the things that we rely on our donations from our listeners to be able to make these stories public. This is something that the Scottish press should have been reporting all along, and obviously they don't. And so it's going to take individuals like myself and other independents coming out and literally exposing this heinous crime, which not only affects Scotland, but it affects the entire world. Last night, when I went to bed, during the night, about every half hour, 45 minutes, someone was ringing my doorbell, and then I went to look, and they weren't there, in an attempt to keep me awake all night so I wouldn't be able to do this show. So we're talking about a global event here. This isn't local. Okay, back to you.
Can I ask, Paul, has that happened to you before?
No, I've been harassed in numerous ways because of things I've done, but this is the first time that's ever happened to me.
Right.
So,
I mean, I presume, Paul, you're very familiar with the Franklin cover-up.
Oh, yeah.
Case.
Why, was that something that took place with them, or?
Well, I think that at least 15 to 20 people, I don't know the exact number, I don't have it to hand, but, were killed in relation to that. To stop it coming out, you see.
They've tried to kill me. They've tried to kill me.
Yeah.
They've left me. There's other things that I've been involved with exposing, and they've tried to kill me numerous times. And for some strange reason, God just isn't going to let them do that. So he wants to make sure his side gets told as well.
Good. And so again, this time, shall I go on a bit?
Mary,
shall I
go ahead.
continue?
Yeah, tell us how Robert got involved and what happened, what his involvement was, and what the response was.
Right. Okay. Okay. You mean like up to after his arrest? How this just has set the thing on fire on the internet? Okay.
Yeah,
I believe
just so you know, I've got the documents in today's article that were sent to the publisher.
All right. The case. Sorry. The two publicly available criminal and civil case documents for Mike and UK Colin. Those documents, do you mean?
Yeah, I've got the documents that were actually sent by the attorney for. Give me 1 second here. Alicia Angiolini.
Yes.
Angeline. Her lawyers, I understand, were sending threatening letters and